Hey Victoria, it's Victoria. Today we're going to talk about the purchases I made in the makeup world in January of last year. And what I'm going to do is reflect on that purchase and talk about whether or not I thought it was a good purchase for me, my channel, etc., etc. I'm not going to lie to you. This video is going to be absolutely incredibly short because I only bought one product in January of last year, but I still think it's worthwhile to elaborate on, discuss. Last January, I bought the AboutFace Foundation and I bought it to review on my channel. That was the explicit reason that I purchased it as well. It was not something that I thought I was gonna buy otherwise. I know a lot of people were excited about it and it just seemed like something that felt right up my alley as far as something that I think would be a good thing for me to review on my channel. AboutFace is a price point that I don't often talk about on my channel, although I do think that my world is growing as far as like the things that I'm interested in or what I'm paying attention to. I think right now I'm a little bit more interested in color and texture opposed to the luxury of it all, because I've been on a journey creating my own luxury by depotting everything that I like and then kind of jumping around from packaging to packaging. It was just like an interesting thing. I hadn't talked a lot about AboutFace. I mean, I still haven't talked a lot about AboutFace on my channel. It just felt like a good thing for me to like kind of dive into. People were very excited about it. There was a pretty great shade range and it just seemed like it would make sense to review on my channel. And at the buy-in of, I think it was $22, it's such a low buy-in for a review. And if I recall correctly, the video performed very well for my channel at the time. Whenever I think about a purchase that I bought specifically for a review for the quote-unquote health of my channel or whatever, when I buy something to review, because I do love reviewing things, I feel like I've used a lot of makeup in my time, so I think I can really speak to a foundation formula. I've tried so many foundations. When I think about those kind of purchases, it's not always whether I got my money back, it's whether I got more views than usual on it. Did it extend past my audience? And I believe that that one did. It's really also hard to know what your regular view average is, especially after the holiday season as you go into January. It's really hard to like nail that down because the holiday season's views are inflated because of so many reasons. So coming into January, which things tend to be a lot slower in January, people are not all about consumerism because they've done so much consumerism for the 3 months prior. Coming into January, people are like tired, they're not drinking, they're working out, they're sad, the days are short. Like there's a lot going on there and there's also nothing to look forward to. The holiday season has whatever holiday you celebrate at the end of it or in the middle of it, or then like everyone's holiday season ends with the new year. There's something always to look forward to, so people are excited, blah, blah, blah. I think January comes around, people are tired of influencers, tired of affiliate links, tired of advertising just in general, whether it's from influencers or just regular advertising. Like people are really tired of it. I think that this did really well for a video in January for me, and that makes me really happy. Whenever I think about the product, it didn't leave much of an impression on me. I remember thinking it was a good foundation, but not for me. Like if I recall correctly, if I were to watch that video, I'm pretty sure the takeaway was, here's my experience with it. My skin type with it isn't like really, going very well, but it does seem to be a really popular foundation for friends who have dry skin. They seem to get on with it very well. Like I said, a lot of undertones available in that foundation. So a lot of people have like found it worthwhile, especially people with olive undertones have gotten a lot of value out of that foundation. But for me personally, I remember it always looking like wet on my skin. It wasn't soaking into my skin. The Ritual Defee foundation also just sat on my skin. Like it didn't like become one with my skin and look like second skin. But like I got the appeal of it. It was like a thin, beautiful formula. Like it was like good, but it just wasn't good for me. I feel like I have a pretty high standard when it comes to the foundations I like. And sometimes I like foundations that are wildly unpopular. The Patrick Ta foundation really works for me. In fact, I was thinking the other day, I was like, do I like the Patrick Ta foundation more than the Surat Duja foundation? I haven't come to terms with that yet, but I might. And that scares me. I do think it was a good purchase for my channel, for the health of my channel. And in fact, that foundation got decluttered to our friend Cam over at Cloveroom. I don't know if they picked it up whenever they were here, or if it was something I mailed to them after I decluttered it. They loved it. Like they really loved it. So like, yeah, it's not, I don't think it's a bad foundation, but it wasn't a great foundation for me. But it was a good purchase for my channel overall. I'm fairly certain that that video made the money back on the purchase, because sometimes you buy things to review and it, at least at my size, I don't always make the money back on the investment of the purchase in that particular video. And it's fine. Like, I understand that. And it's not like me complaining. It's just like, it's nice when it does happen where I like put my money into something for the channel. That video that I bought it for makes the money back. And that's it. That was the only thing I bought in January of last year. So this one's a short and sweet little amuse-bouche of a video for you. I filmed another video today, the one where I put on this makeup, and I'm going to film a video after this one. So killing it with videos today, mostly just because I don't feel like I'm going to want to film the rest of the week. So I'm just really buckling down and filming some things for you and just kind of getting back into the swing of things. But I think next week, maybe there'll be a critical task. I haven't decided yet. I need to really do some research and soul searching on whether or not that I'm ready to like edit that, but I think I am. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you happen to have like clicked on this video and you are new here, this is a lot of what I like to do on my channel. I like to be reflective about the purchases I make, even as a YouTuber, even though my relationship with makeup might not look like your relationship with makeup. I think it's really good to reflect on our purchases. Think about how much we use them. Think if they were worth our time, something that's going to be worth my time. Like the way that this was worth my time and money is not going to be the same. It would be worth your time and money, but I buy things for myself as well throughout the year. I just think we should all be a little bit more considerate about how much makeup we're buying. And if we are buying things that we actually want to use, of course, we're all allowed to navigate the beauty space however we see fit, but that's kind of where I'm coming at. That's my journey with makeup right now. So if that content sounds good to you, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button while you're down there as well. And I'm on Patreon and I have channel memberships if you would like to support me that way. There's no pressure to. I'm just happy that you're out here liking, commenting, and sharing my content. And if you happen to be a member or a patron, really appreciate you. In the pinned comment down below, there is a link to help families in Gaza. If you have extra money to support them right now, please do so if you can. And that's going to wrap up the video for me. Remember to follow your hote and you'll find me. And I'll see you in a video very soon. Go forth. Tits out.